Hello, everybody. Welcome to Lads on the Lake. It's our brand new podcast, and our main goal is to talk about Canadian sports. We're super excited to be with you. Hopefully, you're here having a good time, enjoying us.
We're pretty excited to talk about some sport.
Oh my God, no, he is.
Yeah, that's true. Fired up.
We're going to get to that. What would you call it?
Well, error fest.
Mediocre Blue Jays game.
Yeah,
But first, since it's our first episode, we thought we should talk to you about what our podcast is about. Why are we doing this?
well, we're doing this because we made it up 2 years ago, right, John?
Sure did.
We
Met up, thought of the idea. A couple of years later, it didn't happen. Here we are for your entertainment.
We're also doing it though because we love sports.
Yeah, we love the power
Sport management students. Come on.
Yeah,
Come on.
Niagara College. Where you at?
We're here.
I'm at
We're
Brockton.
here.
Well, was there. So our goal for this podcast, we want to cover as much Canadian sports as possible because we love our Canadian teams and athletes, especially athletes. Since you're Albert, we're not going to get too much, but
Yeah, not too much NFL. We're just general.
7 Canadian teams, 1 Canadian basketball team, 1 Canadian baseball team, a Canadian basketball league, Canadian baseball league, CHL, all the fun stuff. So stay tuned and
Yeah.
so on.
Well,
So should we get to our first topic?
yeah, I think so.
What happened?
Well, let's just say Isaiah Kiner-Fleff is going to the Sun. He's going to the Sun. Bye-bye.
Your first lady.
And then
I guess to the Sun.
yeah, as soon as he dropped that ball, you knew my reaction was going to be really, really bad. He just bobbled it.
It was.
good. And then as soon as I said, let's get like someone new in, they get Addis Partridge.
Right away.
Next play, right away.
And then
Yeah. Error. Like,
Error.
oh my goodness. And there's 2 runs right there. It should be 6-7, but it's sort of like, Vladdy could have got that ball and you really you didn't get to it, and it's kind of tough there. That would be 6-6.
So what do you say the biggest part of this game were the Blue Jays errors?
I think so.
100%.
Yeah.
I mean, between the errors of the defense and the mediocre bullpen at best, I mean, that's the combination. The bats started all right, and once the momentum disappeared, so did the bats. It's just how it went.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
I feel like big part is on those errors.
Yes.
I mean, hurt us.
Yeah. He had Bieber. He went, I think it was 2 innings and 1 out, and really, like, he had so much hard contact that you really did need to pull him in that situation.
What do you have? 2 strikeouts?
I think he had 2 strikeouts. It was just not good for him.
Not at night.
Needed him to be better. Because that's how they were going to win, is by him pitching very good.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't the greatest bullpen arms in the 13-7 game, but we seen them score 7 runs off. So it's kind of, we need to keep that sort of rolling with the starters going deep. Just, it didn't happen. John Schneider made a good call taking him out because I think it was Giancarlo almost hit a home run right to the warning track, and just
It was a good time to pull.
yeah, good time to pull him. People say no, but he's getting hit really hard, so it's got to happen.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Now, what would you say was the best part of the game? If there's anything you can take away from this game, because I have one in mind.
Okay, you go first. You go.
Ernie Clement, 4 for 4.
Yeah.
He was a dog. He was a dog. He was
He
hunting
found
for
ways
the
to-
balls. And, I love to see that from bottom of the lineup,
Yeah.
hitting the ball.
Yeah. I mean, that's our MO. We hit the ball,
Well,
put balls in play, and yeah.
I'll add, I mean, that Vladdy ball to kick it off is
that definitely was the right spot.
there's some low ends to the game, but when you can have a start like that at the top of the first, I mean, what a better way to start. Just kick off with some runs, and
Yeah.
who better than Vladdy, right? Like,
Who else but Vladdy?
he's the guy.
Yeah, it's the guy.
He's the guy.
Really is the guy.
Now, going to the bullpen, did you like their decisions? Who they called out? who they decided to put into the game?
I think obviously, like, I mean, you had to have, I think Louis Marland was, I don't think that bad of a decision. Top of the lineup coming up, Aaron Judge. And then you got Belly, who he doesn't have the same stats as he would against lefties. A lot better against the lefty. And, you know, you got other guys down the lineup too you can put in there. And they just, you know, Aaron Judge is Aaron Judge at the end of the day.
Yes, that's fair. That's fair.
The MVP for a reason. MVP for a reason.
MVP for the reason. Yeah.
Yeah. You can't really doubt John Schneider's ability because I think
I totally agree. You do?
Yeah.
I mean, it's got to be one of the biggest improvements in baseball.
Yeah. I mean, obviously you pay a lot of money for these guys, but to go from 77, 74, something like that, then the next year being 94, it's pretty big. Yeah, pretty huge.
All right. Question for Sean.
It's me.
How are the Blue Jays going to win the next game? Bullpen day. What are they going to do?
It's gonna be a tough one. No,
Of course.
You know,
They're the Yankees.
still in Yankee Stadium.
So Nick.
I mean, it's gonna look a lot like how it did today. Today, let's be honest, as much as we wanted it to be a Beaver Day, ended up really being a bullpen day, and that's what it's gonna be tomorrow. And I think that's what we can expect tomorrow. I think a difference maker will be the errors and the bats continuing throughout the game. It's one thing to start hot, but you got to keep them rolling.
Keep them rolling. Yeah, no, that's why
And I think that's going to be the difference. It's going to be close no matter what. But I think the Yankees squeeze it out. I think it's a series win for the Jays by fall.
Yeah, no, I totally agree with that. Yeah.
I think you have to trust in Eric Lauer coming in tomorrow. He didn't pitch today, so he's gonna be going tomorrow. And I don't know if he's gonna start the entire game, but you got to think he'd probably go pretty deep.
Do you think the Jays get back to hitting the ball against Schlittler? I don't say his name. Schlittler.
Yeah,
I'm fine with Schlittler, personally.
yeah.
Hoping shit like it was last time. But last time the Jays put up 9 runs.
I think it was 4, and he had same as Bieber tonight, 2 innings, 1 out.
So do you think we can get back to him?
So I personally, I mean, you're as good as your last outing, and I mean to put up a performance, 8 innings, 12 strikeouts. I feel like that's an indication of where he is at right now. And I mean, this was sort of a must-win game. Like, you needed to win against Carlos Rodon. I 100% felt like they were going to win tonight. It's just, I don't think he's personally that good against the Blue Jays.
Yeah.
But, I mean, you seen it in the first couple innings. He got pulled, and then the Yankees bullpen to shut it down from there. And, I mean, I was seeing Schlittler's ERA is 8, and it's not good. But, I mean, again, you still got to think you're only as good as your last outing.
That's fair. Jays go back to Rogers. Do they win?
I've said all the time it's going to be Jays in 5. I think it was going to be Jays in 5 all the way. I just think the home field advantage factor plays a huge part. And I mean, Blue Jays are one of the best teams in baseball when they play at home. I just don't see a difference when they come back.
It's fair. All right. One last one. Who would you rather play? Get you both on this.
Got it.
So, yeah. Who would you rather play?
Detroit
or Seattle?
Shit. That is tough. I mean, personally, I don't want to base Cal Raleigh. He is a Blue Jays killer.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Different story. Yeah, he just it's like we're just saying it because he hit 50 home runs,
60 something. Yeah,
He's a killer, period.
yeah, he's a
But that's the thing.
That's fair.
yeah. I mean, he hits home runs, and the Blue Jays give up a lot of home runs. Hard to say that you want to go up against that, and their lineup's really good. Their bullpen's good as well. I mean, you've seen ours, so we can't. I don't know if we can really trust right now their bullpen against our bullpen. And I think for that reason, I got to go Detroit.
All right. Sean, not the biggest baseball guy, but
You're saying Detroit is the easier matchup?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I have to back it. I mean, I've even seen it in recent history, some stints against Seattle.
Yeah.
It's not always gone the smoothest as we would have liked.
Robbie, right?
And yeah. So I don't think there's an easy path one way or another.
No,
But I like our chance a little more.
Yes. Yeah.
that's fair.
You obviously don't want to get ahead of yourself, but
No, of course not.
no, knock on wood.
Game 4 tomorrow night, 7:00. What time zone are we in? Eastern.
Yeah.
Canadian sports set. If you're American, play on Fox.
Yeah. Exactly.
Exactly.
On Fox.
We hope you're Canadian, but if you're not, we welcome you.
Yes. Open arms.
And your post-game coverage comes right here.
We're not there yet.
We're discussing it. This is post-game sketch.
It's fair. Podcasts are good. You do mine.
Yeah. We're doing a little post game in the blue.
Little
Jays.
post-game.
That's true.
Hey, do we want to move on to?
Yeah, no, of course. Moving on to for those of you hockey fans, one of the greatest players has taken hometown discount. John Tavares. Just kidding. It's Connor McDavid. John Tavares said he took a hometown discount. Was it really?
He did until they will redefine.
Amen to that. Amen to that. So I am an Oilers fan.
I mean, you can see behind him.
I am fucking stoked.
I mean, I don't know how you could not be.
Yeah.
Now, as a Leafs fan, how are you feeling?
I kind of, I was playing with you a little bit during,
During
everyone
playing with me.
Oh, man. I mean, I was like, yeah, it's not, he's elite. He's elite. I just to mess with you, because I seen the Vladdy, the New York Yankees, Red Sox, Mets, I think he's all gone there. It's a big three, actually. For the Red Sox, they were going to have Rappy and whoever else. Wow, I think it was Vladdy. And yeah, they're going to be unreal, but that's not how it turned out. So
Yeah, I'm thankful that's not how it turned out. Same thing with McDavid to the Leafs. And we discussed McDavid to the Senators a few times too, haven't we?
Hey, I mean, when there's a will, there's a way. I guess Edmonton's will was maybe just a tiny bit stronger.
I don't know about that. I don't
It
know.
was a close call.
I don't know.
I'd heard from certain people it was a close call.
I don't know if Drake Batherson is the trade piece you think about.
I mean, Shane Pinto is in for a McDavid season. You know what I mean? But just saying, don't regret it.
That's fair.
Don't regret it.
What was your initial reaction when you seen that
naturally,
contract? Because that's
that was, the contract was pretty crazy. Like, McDavid clearly wants to win, and possibly more than Matthews right now. I mean,
true.
I mean, let's just be honest. I think McDavid has seen the last two playoffs and the way they've went. He's thinking
He was pretty happy.
I mean, pretty happy, and
You're right there.
yeah, you're right there. I mean, you get one more opportunity, maybe deliver, and with the cap going up and him taking a decent discount.
Huge discount.
I mean, you
I
could
was
bring more
thinking
players.
$15 million for 2 years.
That's not discount.
Yeah, that is a discount. McDavid next contract, it's gonna be 20 plus.
I mean, like, it's one thing with this huge discount, right? But 2 years, you got to think Edmonton's got to make it happen.
We got to.
Like, he's taken the bullet. Like, got 2 years now, and there's one goal. 2 years, one goal, cup.
We got 3 years.
Okay. 3, sure.
3.
But you get the idea here. If you don't make anything happen with this deal, it's shaky. You thought it was shaky before, it's going to be shaky. Yeah,
I totally agree.
You don't get that.
Totally agree. Future LA King.
All of the great ones back.
I agree. You got it.
No, we don't want him.
No.
Keep him in Canada.
Keep them in Canada. Bring the cup home to Canada. I know you guys.
Capitals.
I know you're a Senators fan. I know you're a Leafs fan.
Yeah.
We want the cup back in Canada. Who cares who it is? I mean, you probably care for Montreal.
Yeah, I'd rather
like that, but
I mean, we've got preferences. Canada better than anywhere else, but within Canada there might be a little here than that. But
That's true.
why don't we bring one up north?
Bring one up north.
Yeah. I mean, I would personally hate if he went to the no-tax state of Florida and decided he's going to Tampa Bay or to play with the Brad Marchand. Or Brad Marchand may be in a retirement home after, so
You might be. No, you can't because their team 4 injuries. Hey, what's going on, Florida?
Florida is in shambles.
Yeah.
But
Dr. Miami's fixing their own problems. Worried about the plastic and working on the muscle.
Apparently.
yeah.
No, my initial reaction was
Oh, you would have been stoked.
I was doing pumpernickels all over the room. I was so excited. But Sean's right. This is our 3-year window. We need to get do that.
Yeah.
And I think this upcoming year is our best shot. Our team hasn't changed that much. And our biggest like opponent would probably be Dallas.
Yeah, 100%.
And Stuart Skinner, guys, Dallas, just something different about that
He
guy.
got their number, so
2 years in a row.
so
Let's make it 3. I hope it's like LA. Make it 3.
all right.
3.
Well, do we want to do our predictions?
So, for those of you at home, season's already started. Sorry about being a little late. We are going to view our season standing predictions for the NHL. How should we do it? Should we do it one division at a time? Each go and then discuss.
Yeah, I think we go one division at a time. All three of us go through our divisions and see.
All right. Do you want to start?
I can start.
All right, start.
Sorry, are we going
Just one.
1-1-1 or you?
You know what? You go.
Yeah, we'll start with the.
Yeah, I want to start.
We'll start with the Atlantic division.
Left to right.
So who you got? Let's start from the bottom. Who you got at the bottom of the Atlantic?
Yeah, the Atlantic.
Atlantic.
I think Bruins are finishing at the bottom.
Okay.
I think
Good.
the prime days of the Bruins are behind us. Still some guys past their that great player, but enough to carry a Bruins team in a tough division. I don't think so. Next, Buffalo Sabres.
No.
Got
Our
some
neighbors.
pieces, got some pieces, got some stuff, but once again, tough, competitive division. And, they'll be in that mix, maybe not that top 3 mix, but they'll be in that next kind of tier of the division. And I think they just fall at that next spot.
You got to think that that's the most competitive division in the Atlantic.
100%. I mean,
Top tier
top
teams.
dogs and the middle pack is the amount of
Ottawa Senators.
young. I mean, I love my Ottawa Senators, but you got to give some respect to teams like Montreal, teams like Detroit, some down guys. Like that's what makes this division. And
I agree.
speaking of the Red Wings, my next team up. Once again, some good players,
Good young players.
good young players. A lot of these teams fall in a similar category. Young guys, who's going to develop faster, who's going to show up when it counts, and that's just how I got them seated right now. Got the Habs coming up next.
That's low.
Excited. Excited. I mean, they're a team that I could see them finishing higher.
Yep.
Could see them finishing lower. But I've got them there right now. I think, the young talent that they have got over the past couple of years and the leadership coming in, it's just, it's all coming together at the right time. And it's just seeing if everyone can get on the same track. We'll see.
Do you have them making the playoffs? Because that's your 5th, right?
That is my 5th.
So are they in the wild card? Or are you?
They're close. Yeah. I don't want to give a guarantee. I could see it being likely because I do think the Atlantic is noticeably stronger.
I agree.
So I think I give them a good 75%.
All right.
Next up, I've got the Florida Panthers.
Okay. Okay.
The injuries
Okay.
they've got happen to be some of their top dogs.
Yep.
And that costs both on the talent, both on the leadership, from the offensive to the defensive end, That's a complete restructure of how you're going to play. And these injuries are just a week or two. These are sizable injuries that are going to matter.
Yeah.
Gone before. Could very well go up. We know it's a talented team. We've seen what they've done the past 2 years. It's what they are. Number 3, I've got my very own Ottawa.
Okay, he's humbled.
He's humbled. Could very well go for an 80-win season.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Fan.
Oh, no. I mean, we know what the 2 teams above them are capable of.
Of course.
I think it's going to be interesting between them and Florida. I think they're 2 teams in different spots and there for different reasons. You could say they're more in the tier with the Montreals and the Detroits, but I do think Sens take another jump. I mean, we saw them make playoffs last year.
Yep.
And if Sanderson steps up once again, I think Stutzla continues. I think all those guys continue to move up. There's no moving down for that team. It's just forward.
I like it.
Comes to the top 2.
Top 2. Who we got?
Leafs at 2. Leafs well, I don't know how they'll feel.
Oh, that's fair. Leafs Sens first round.
Martyrs out the door. We'll see how they adjust. That was a big piece of their team for quite some time. And it'll be very interesting to see how they set up differently, how that works out in the games that matter, how that changes the postseason history for the Leafs. Definitely something to keep an eye out for. And which means number 1 team, the Tampa Bay Lightning. I mean, Kucherov is just that guy.
Yes.
Point. Vasilevsky, I think, is still one of the better goalies in the league.
I agree.
I mean, Hedman still got this thing. That's just a team that's got a lot of pieces everywhere. A team with some experience, a team with veterans, and a team that knows how to get. So
they do. They haven't made a long run in a while, so
they haven't.
They should be ready.
But the guys who have, a lot of them are still there.
They don't.
You can't just.
I like your list. All right.
Appreciate it. Take it over.
All right.
Let's hear your Atlantic Division.
All right. We will start off with the poverty Boston Bruins.
Yeah. Two Bruins. Sorry, Bruin fan.
Yeah.
We don't like.
Bye-bye. You are no longer in the, I guess, dynasty or good franchise era.
Glory.
Yeah, the glory years. You're not there. Sorry.
In the rearview mirror.
Yeah. Thank you. Goodbye. Buffalo is my 7th.
Okay, look at you two. We're on the same page with you. I like it.
Great minds think alike, they say. Yeah. I don't know. They don't really have many. They do change players. Like they're not.
Nothing changed.
JJ Paterka's gone, and they're sort of the same. And I believe they finished 7th last year, so they're just gonna stay there. And then number 6, 3 for 3, me and Sean, Detroit.
There we go. I like it. I totally agree with this.
Detroit. I think this is probably the most predictable bottom 3 in the Atlantic. Again, they are younger. I think could they potentially be a wild card team? I mean, if everything goes right, John Gibson in that. I mean, he needs to turn back the clock.
He does.
And, I mean, Justin Hall
should never play another NHL game.
Yeah, I mean,
different topic.
Sorry, I'm a Leafs fan, but yeah, he's not that great. And then we got number 5. Sean, you're gonna hate me. Ottawa Senators.
Oh, I figured this would be the story.
Yeah, we
robbing the Senators.
You know what? I do like them in the playoffs, though.
Are they in your?
They are my wild card too. I will say they're in the playoffs.
They're good.
And yeah, I think they'll have some good years out of them. I think this year might be more of a down year, but also an up year for some guys. I think Florida could be edging towards the 5th spot, but people ahead of them, I think, are just going to be a little bit better. And they got number 4, wildcard 1 team, Florida Panthers.
I like it.
I think with those injuries, 2 key players, they're really going to struggle.
And well, they didn't tonight. They did get the job done.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think they still got the same amount of guys they had there last year, besides, obviously, Kachuk and Barkov.
But
I think obviously when it comes playoff time, they're going to come back and they'll be the Florida team that we all know. And then 3, I think this biggest jumper, Montreal Canadiens.
I like that.
I do really like their team. I think they're young and poised for something good to happen, and I don't want to say that as a Leaf fan.
No, that's hard for you.
But yes, it is very hard for me to say they're a good young team. But yeah, I think they're just Lane Hudson is very good. And I think it's again poised for something big to happen. And top 2, same as you, Sean. And they're in the same spots. Toronto 2.
I like it.
Tampa 1.
Toronto playing Montreal.
Yeah.
Okay.
That would be insane.
Yeah.
That would be insane.
Finals rematch from a little while ago.
Yeah. And yeah, I think Toronto, I think they lose a little bit of regular season touch.
I think that's fair.
Marner is, I would say, a good regular season player, obviously. Me being a Toronto Maple Leafs fan. It goes down a little bit. But I think they are definitely got better for the postseason and playoffs. And 1, I think, no doubt, Tampa. Just better overall team than everybody. I think there's like Gensel still there, Vasilevsky, Kucherov playing. Like they've got so many good players. And honestly, I would see them going pretty far. Yeah, they're able to get past some of these other teams in the playoffs.
I agree. All right.
Except for mine.
Let's see what we got here, 'cause I don't even remember. All right. Starting off with, you guys won't believe it, the Boston Bruins. Boston Bruins. 3 for 3. Down at the bottom.
Yeah.
Not a good team. Pasternak, Jeremy Swayman. Charlie McAvoy. I told you not to draft them.
Listen,
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Since they should finish last. Go after McKenna. Yeah. All right, moving on. That's where we differ. I have the Detroit Red Wings.
Yeah.
I do not like their team whatsoever. They don't have a decor. They have Mort Seider.
it's a good piece of that,
That's their only.
but that's their only.
That's their only piece. If you're relying on Justin Hall for any minutes in the NHL, you don't deserve the finish.
Yeah. Probably. Yeah. You're probably not a great team. But
You can call me a Detroit Red Wing hater all you want. That's fine. Next up, I have the Buffalo Sabres. I think they'll be better than last year, but not much better. Moving on. Florida Panthers in my 5. They do get a wild card spot.
wild card 2, eh?
Barkov and Kachuk. That's huge.
Yeah.
That's huge. Even though they got the win tonight, I'm kind of scared for that prediction. They lost their 2 best players.
Yeah. I mean, they won against Chicago, so
That's true. That's true. But they're still a very good team all around. 4 lines. Brad Marchand, Leaf Killer. Kind of scares me up. Yeah. Next up, we got the Ottawa Senators in 4.
They get it.
In 4. I do like the Senators. I think Allmark is going to have another great year, especially if he stays healthy. And Claude Giroux, he's going to pick up where he left off. Yeah. I think Senators are due for Sanderson, too. Sanderson, if he takes that to the next level, I could see them finishing higher up this level.
That's the guy I'm counting on. I see it.
Shit, he's really good at this.
Dear.
Underrated. And then next up in my 3rd spot, I got the Montreal Canadiens. Like Easton said, great young team. I think they got a lot of firepower. Ivan Demidov for the Calder. You heard it here first, and everywhere else second. Ivan Demidov for the Calder. Okay. I love their team. If they get second line center, Sidney Crosby maybe, maybe would be then they're making out first round. Next up, you guys are gonna be surprised.
no.
I got the Lightning.
Oh, let's go.
I like the Lightning. I don't like the Lightning. I'm all over the place with the Lightning. Their pieces are good. Kucherov, unreal. The last 3 years, you got to think they finished 3rd in their division.
Yeah.
Close to a wild card.
But who did they finish 3rd behind?
Toronto, Florida.
Who lost Martin?
No,
And Florida, who lost Barkov and Matt?
that's fair, but I don't think we've seen Vasilevsky
No.
in a long time, especially in the playoffs. He's not been there.
True.
And that's why I have the Toronto Maple Leafs. I know they are one of the most consistent regular season teams. And it's unreal. It is unreal.
It's crazy.
They don't do shit in the playoffs. No offense. Politely.
No.
Politely.
Facts speak for themselves, I mean.
But regular season, they're so consistent. And you may say they lost Marner, but I really do think they got deeper. Nicholas Law,
100%.
Dakota Joshua,
100%.
Matthias Maselli. It's a good team.
Yeah.
I like it.
All right. Are we on to our
Do you want to move on to the Metro?
Oh, Metro.
Metro.
Start from the bottom.
Yeah, start from the bottom. Let's hear it.
Start at Philly.
I don't hate that.
I mean,
That's probably the consensus.
I don't think there's too much going there. You know, like I said, not the craziest of divisions, and yet they still find themselves at the bottom.
I agree. I like it.
Next up, Blue Jacket. You know, might have them a little lower than some.
Pittsburgh.
And maybe it's a vibe thing, but I just don't get the vibe. Winning culture, Columbus.
Tough. Columbus.
I know they've got some stuff brewing, but I don't see them finishing much more than Philly.
All right. That's fair.
Next up, the retirement home in Pittsburgh.
Thank God.
You know,
Brutal.
players I love.
Dynasty's over.
I love those guys, probably because I grew up with them. But they're no longer at the top of the Metro. They're not second in the Metro. They're
Not
not
even
third.
close.
No.
And they shouldn't be.
You know, put that team in their primes, we've got a different story. But that's how over the years they fall, and in 2025, 2026, this is where they end up.
I agree.
All right, next up, got the Islanders.
Okay.
You know, got some things going as well. Goaltending, solid. I think there's some pieces there. I don't think this team actually finishes that high in the Atlantic. Once again, to prove the point of the difference.
Yeah. Totally agree.
For in division. The Rangers are up next. Rangers, I mean,
Don't playoffs, eh?
yeah. A little disappointing last year. Don't see them stepping up this.
That's fair.
I expect the same, if not a step down. And I think that's just the reality. I think after this season, they're going to have to take a look, see which direction they want to go. That'll be that.
That's fair.
Next up, Washington Capitals.
Ooh.
I mean,
I'll make the playoffs either.
yeah, they're argue they're in a similar boat to the Rangers in some sense. I think they still got a slight edge over them. I have a little more faith in them. But yeah, pretty similar to the Rangers, just edging them out a bit.
That's fair.
I think the top two is where I'd have
So Washington was in the playoffs.
Washington was.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But
Fall off's not that hard.
no. Sorry. But I think they're not taking a step up.
That's fair.
But I think the top two, maybe there's a little bigger of a gap there.
Yeah.
And that's where I've got the Devils at 2. I mean, there's just talent there, right?
Totally
You know, the current day stars are in New Jersey. And I see that they could even, depending how they play it, take the division. I could see it. But I don't think they will, because I think this Carolina team has a lot of pieces everywhere.
They're a good
I
team.
think they could find themselves deep in the playoffs. That's a team to look out for in the East.
I like that. Carolina's probably consensus.
Yeah.
I would hope so. Let's hope so.
Alrighty. Well, I got my Metro. Got Pittsburgh in the A spot. I mean, there's really no explanation.
Damn, I thought we were gonna be unanimous. Okay.
Yeah, Pittsburgh in the A spot. They are just
One now.
not good anymore. Not good anymore.
No, I
We need to be amazing.
they should sell.
Yeah, I think Crosby should just move on from that team. My opinion. Try to get him a cup, one more, but there's not really much to say. They're 8, and Flyers at 7.
Okay.
Again, they're building towards some. I think they got a couple good pieces coming around, but I don't think they're as good as some of the other teams as you go up the Metro. 7, I think is where they're gonna be at. And then Islanders, I think they're just sort of mediocre all the time.
Yep.
They don't go down, they don't go up. They're sort of just there.
They're there. Yep.
And Columbus, I think they're number 5 in the division. They are close. They just need something else. And I think they could make a playoff spot, but I just don't think it.
I like to see them push for a spot. The young core deserves something.
And then I got number 4, Rangers.
Ooh.
Just not making the wild card. I think it's going to come down to Ottawa and the Rangers for the last wild card spot. Might be the last week. Decor is still good for them. And I think they got a lot of depth, though.
Are we sure about that?
I think they've got a lot
I like
of depth.
the Vladislav Gavrikov pickup. That's about it. That's all I really.
Goaltending good.
Always.
And then, 4, and then Washington, again. Same thing, Sean. I don't think they go up.
They take a step back.
Take a step back, and then I think it's unanimously 1, 2 are just Carolina and New Jersey. I feel like that's probably how it's gonna shake up. Like, I got Carolina at 2. New Jersey's gonna be a little.
I like
Jersey's
that.
gonna be a little sneaky, and I think everybody's been on New Jersey for so long, waiting for them to win the division.
Yeah, they've been so good.
Just happened, and I think maybe this year's the year.
All right. I do like that list. Mine is very different from yours. But
Oh, damn.
Let's hear it.
let's hear it. All right. First up, we have the Islanders.
Jeez.
I have the Islanders there, okay? They just got Matthew Schaefer. They're not a good team. They're going to sell this year. I think they're going to sell this year. They should sell this year. They've been in that mediocrity forever. Sun rebuilds.
8 mediocre.
Yes. Well, they were. Last year, they were fringe playoff team. That was the first time they made playoffs since 2021, I think. All right, next up, we got the Flyers. You guys said a lot there. Bill Neon Core, Drysdale, Mitchkov.
Yeah.
Started something good there. I like it. I think Montreal should Mitchkov instead of Crosby. Sorry, Montreal fans. Moving on. I have the Penguins. The retirement home is over. They're done. Senior citizens, Erik Karlsson, need to be laid to rest. Nothing's happening in Pittsburgh.
Prime.
I beg my guy Cal Dubas, sell the team. Not actually sell the players on the team. Just sell. All right, moving on. You guys are not like this. I got the New Jersey Devils.
Oh, I once fought.
4.
That's your number 1, and that's a wild card. Are they wild card?
They're at 5. And no, I have both my wild cards in the Atlantic. I'm not high on this New Jersey team. You gotta think, okay?
Are you? You say you're 5?
I'm not high.
Oh, okay.
Jacob Markstrom is 35 years old. Jack Hughes cannot stay healthy. If Jack Hughes is healthy, this team is completely different. But when he's hurt, this team's garbage.
So your ranking is based on a Jack Hughes injury?
No. Just previous seasons of terribleness and the likelihood of Jack Hughes getting hurt.
Oh, so it is.
Is it?
All right.
Kind of, because Jacob Markstrom is also old. I feel like their blue line isn't as good as everyone thinks it is. Like Doug Hamilton, I don't want to say washed, but
Yeah, no.
getting up there.
Yeah,
Getting up there. He's getting up there. I do like Luke Hughes. I think that was a great contract. I don't see them finishing top 4. But here's my top 4. We got number 4, just missing the playoffs, Columbus Blue Jackets. I love this core. I love everything about this team. This team should have made playoffs last year, let's be honest. This team has rookies all throughout the lineup. They got the old guys like Jenner, Lupin, and Zach Werenski has another great season. They might actually make playoffs. Moving on to my number 3. We got the Washington Capitals. Same as you guys. I think they're going to take a step back. Last year was 1 in a million. Ovi, 30 goals, hopefully. See? But I just don't think that they'll be the same team that they were. Moving on, I have the New York Rangers at number 2. You guys are pretty low in New York. I'm a little worried about that pick too, but I think they have a bounce back year. I think that last year was a fluke. Shesterkin will be Shesterkin again. I think he's a candidate again. And I think guys like Panarin, Spanajad, Gavrikov hopefully will fit in great. So I think this team is going to take a step forward instead of a step back. And number 1, I got Carolina Hurricanes. They are probably one of my Stanley Cup favorites. They have a great roster. They're super good defensively. Their coaches top 3 in the league, right? Like,
Yeah.
nobody's better than Brind'Amour.
You may say
Brind'Amour. That's true. Playoff success worries me. But I think this is the year that they get over the hump. I think this is the year Florida is going to get knocked out by the Leafs. Leafs are going to get knocked out by the Canes. The Canes are going to lose the Oilers in 6. Hopefully. That's what I hope.
I didn't hear Ottawa.
Ottawa's not making playoffs. I don't get it. Hopefully we'll make the playoffs. We'll see. All right. Let's start us off with the Central. Central. That's my favorite division. That's probably the second most competitive in my opinion.
Oh, yeah. That top is pretty sad.
I agree.
Start with the bottom, though. Chicago Blackhawks.
Yeah, I agree. That's unanimous.
One day will be a good team. That day is not. You know, gotta love some of these young kids. But these are kids.
That's fair.
And it's just not
a fair assessment.
Next up, you have the St. Louis Blues.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Drop it a bit.
Yeah, I mean, you could say I'm similar to how I did Columbus. Not feeling it. Not feeling it. Intuition is part of my decision making, and I don't feel it with these Blues.
They were 0.2 seconds of making it to the next round, or at least going to overtime.
I do remember that.
I don't know. The teams ahead, I see either higher upside or more certain. Speaking of upside, how about the Mammoth?
Ooh.
New logo.
New year.
You know, it's a fresh start.
It's a fresh start.
I think it's going to be a good start. You know,
Okay.
I think Dylan Gunther is going to play a huge part in the success of this team. You know, continuing on, and I think they show they're you know, maybe not top level yet, but they're in some sort of a mix.
I like.
In that mix, I think is Nashville. I think Nashville, you know, is just one of those middle of the mix teams.
Did you put Nashville at your 4, or were they at
5?
5? Do you have them making the playoffs?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Well, like you're talking about wild card?
Wild card.
No.
Okay.
I
Good.
don't think so.
That's
No, I think 4 teams ahead are significantly better
okay.
than the previous. So going into that top 4, I think that at the bottom of it is the Minnesota Wild.
Okay.
Huge contract with Kaprizov. We'll see how that pans out. If that, gives him a little oomph, or if that softens him up, we'll see how that pans out. But I think that team is a solid team, but not quite. Let's get us list.
Oh, that's fair.
Next, I'm going with the Jets.
Okay.
The Jets have had some successful regular seasons as of late.
Yep.
They're another solid team. But again, like you said, this is a top-heavy division. And I think the top two teams are just better.
That's a fair assessment. I like top two teams.
Number two, I have a feeling might be your guys' number ones. But I'm going with the Dallas Stars at number two.
Wow. Okay.
And I do like the Dallas Stars quite a bit. I think they've got a pretty complete team from top to bottom, from goaltending to forwards. I think they've got pieces just about everywhere. Young, a little more veteran, all over. I think they could go pretty far in the playoffs as well. But number one, I've got the Avs. And, that could be a bias towards me liking teams with a little more star power. You know how I feel about Cale McCarr. I love my offensive
plays him almost
my offensive defensemen. And when you have a guy like Cale McCarr, he might not even be the best player on the team. That's a pretty darn good team.
I agree.
And they're not alone there. But I'll agree. Dallas definitely has the more complete team, but I think that'll be a good battle for the top seed in that division.
Can't wait to see it, that's for sure.
Oh.
All right, what do we got?
Yeah, starting off.
He's redoing his list.
Just one sec. We're trying to get on the phone here real quick.
Incredible insight.
Yes, yeah, it does. I had to mix it. I think unanimously Chicago.
Yeah.
8.
Totally.
I mean, has to be.
Totally.
I don't. There's not really much.
There's not much going on.
They're rebuilding.
A few years.
They'll get some more. Maybe they'll go the Edmonton route and get a bunch of first overall picks. See how that pans out.
Dark time.
And then
10-year program.
Yeah. And then
Got to build something.
something Nashville. I don't know. I can't believe in them that much.
Yeah,
I know.
I totally agree.
I don't believe I'm crazy.
No.
I just more depth other
Yeah.
teams, and you know what I mean?
And then I got St. Louis
Oh, okay.
at number 6. I think the other teams above them are just a little bit better. Have a little bit more. I think again they could make the playoffs. Like they have some decent players. Like still good. And 5 Utah, number 2 wild card for me. Number 2 wild card. I think they're gonna make a jump this year. I like their players that they got going. And and my number 4 pick might shock you guys a little bit, but they could. I don't know if they will, but Winnipeg, first wild card.
Oh, do you have Utah make the playoffs?
Utah's make playoffs.
Okay, so both wild cards, and that's central.
Yeah, I think Central. Agree. And then 3 Minnesota again. Kaprizov's going to go off this year.
Goated.
Yeah. And
You
then
got that much money, better be goated.
yeah,
Sometimes it softens them up. They're both the lifestyle, They guys have contract years, they go up. He got his contract.
True.
What's he gonna fight for now?
and then I got Colorado. Yeah, I mean number 2,
Yeah.
Colorado.
Number 2,
Not much to explain. I mean these 2 teams are pretty good, and then Dallas again number 1 overall, really good team.
he was supposed to start. Yeah, no, I totally agree. Dallas is probably all of our they're in our top 3. So. All right, starting off with the Hawks. Unanimous. Nothing going off. Although they didn't look too bad tonight. I'm not gonna lie. We watched a little bit of that game.
Florida, pretty decent.
I really like Spencer Knight.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be really good for them. Moving on to the Predators. I don't know what you're doing, but the Predators any higher than second last. They see Stamkos is getting older. Marchessault's getting older. Brady Shea didn't have the year he wanted to. UC Saros hopefully has a bounce back. I like Nashville.
I think Saros go back to, a couple years ago. And like I said, it's not that I believe in Nashville.
You just think
I got doubts.
doubts in other teams. Well, one team that I have a little bit of doubt, just like you guys, is the St. Louis Blues. I don't think I like their team. I like teams that have been better. I think Jordan Bennington is going to be great for Team Canada. And I think their young players like Dylan Holloway, even Jordan Kyrou and Robert Thomas, they're going to perform. Jimmy Stoggerud, maybe. But I don't think that they're better than the team next on this list, which is the Utah Mammoth, and I haven't making the playoffs. My second wild card. I think this is the year.
Let's go.
That hockey in the desert. Technically in the desert. Utah's desert, right?
Utah's mountains.
Oh no, it was in the Ghostbusters or something like that stuff. Watch that movie, Ghostbusters. Great movie. Oh, do you? They went skiing in Colorado. All right, well,
I think they do.
the Desert Winter Dogs. The Desert Winter Mammoths are making the playoffs this year.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to see it because that team, I think they're underrated. I think they could finish higher on this list. I'd love them.
Nah.
Logan Cooley, please sign the contract. All right. Moving on. I got the Minnesota Wild. Breezoff just signed that massive contract. I don't know if they're going to be able to bring in the pieces. And we really need the bank of Phil Gustafson having a good year in nets for that team to go far. So that's why I have Minnesota number 4. Next up, I got the Colorado Avalanche. I don't trust their goalie one bit. Mackenzie Blackwood scares me.
Yeah, I agree. Same here.
He's an upgrade over Gorgiev, who I despise. Gorgiev's a terrible goalie. Come at me in the comments. I don't like Blackwood that much more. They probably will. That's all right. You know what? I deserve it. He wasn't good on New York either, guys. What are we saying? Okay. Colorado, number 3. I like their team. Got good depth. They could do some damage. Next up, I got the Winnipeg Jets. I really like the Winnipeg Jets. I think they also have a well-rounded team. Their decor, solid. It's been solid. And Kyle Connor might be coming back, so probably going to be another good team this year.
Yeah.
And last off, I got the Dallas Stars. I hate their decor, but their forward core is just too good to ignore. And they have probably a top 5 goalie in the league, right? Like Jake Oettinger.
Yeah. One, I'll be there.
Definitely top 5. I like Jake Oettinger. I like the Dallas Stars. I'm picking to win the President's Trophy. All right. Off of the Pacific.
Everyone good.
Little quick run through for the Pacific.
Yes.
And
Let's finish it off.
I think we're all going to be on the same page here.
Oh, man.
Not the Sharks. At the bottom of the fish.
I agree. I like celebrating, but yeah.
I mean, pretty. You sit over here and might disagree.
What do you have?
Yeah.
2 teams.
We'll get. Oh wow! Now I'm curious.
I'm buying in.
I think they're in a similar position to the Blackhawks. They got a team with that. They're just not there yet. Like I said with the Blackhawks,
Fair.
they'll have their day. Today is not that day. Next up, Calgary.
I swore it.
Yeah, you would.
I swore it.
Yeah,
Crack your bum.
don't feel it.
Cow. No.
It's an intuition thing. It's there's nothing that excites me there really. I mean, nothing that's really making me turn up.
Fair.
There's nothing that makes me think they're better than the teams above.
Thursday night, you turn on the Calgary game.
Next up, the Kraken. I think the Kraken are decent. They're all right. They're that's just where they are. And there's not too much to say. They're fine. They're good at best. Next up, I'll take Anaheim. I think Anaheim is another one of those young teams. I think they're just a step ahead in that process above teams like the Sharks and above teams.
I agree.
They're not there yet. They're not at the Montreals, but they're a step ahead in that young developmental period. Top four, I think, is relatively clear. Kings at 4 for me.
Yep.
I think I'm pretty confident that 3 teams above can beat them. We know what Edmonton has been to them last few years. You see it a lot, yeah. But solid pieces, better than the teams below, not as good as the teams above. As simple as that. Speaking of the Oilers, I got them at 3. Is it? And
Okay.
I think the Pacific is nice and talk heavy, like
Sorry.
the Central. But yeah, I mean, obviously we know what they have to offer. David Draisaitl.
Yeah.
Oh, dang. Don't need to go into it. But those other teams, I like better. Going into the Canucks at 2. Might have them higher than you guys had. You're gonna have them feeling.
You do.
I'm rocking with them. For whatever reason, I think they're gonna make it work. I think Demko is decent back there. I love my offense and Quinn Hughes. I think he's great. And I think they've got the offensive pieces to put enough pucks in the back of nets to finish in the 2 spot. Number 1, gold. That team is loaded, head stacked, defense, offense.
Scary.
Adding Marner, it's hard to find a flaw in that team.
I agree.
They've got experience. They've got it all. That's a team to watch out for in the end time.
I totally agree.
All right.
Well, start off. What we got?
I have the Seattle Kraken last.
Wow.
Seattle Kraken are last. I
It's
do not
crazy.
think they are good whatsoever.
That's fair. They're not good, but
I think they are
it's crazy.
pretty brutal.
They're
Sorry.
kind of.
Sorry, Seattle. Sorry if you're a Seattle fan.
We love you.
I tried, Seattle. I tried.
I think they're not that good. And Sean, we are going to be flip-flopping from your second best to my second worst.
No.
I think Vancouver.
Wow.
I think Vancouver is that bad. Again, I like their first line. I like them.
That's true. They got a first line.
And I like Quinn Hughes.
If them-
But after
Sale.
that, I don't know. Elias Pettersson, maybe.
I would argue I had a hot take with Vancouver. I think Easton has a hot
That's hotter. That's the hot take of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Right there.
You might say it's a hot take, but this might be a hotter take. San Jose over both Seattle and Vancouver to take the 6th spot. I think they're going in a better direction
I agree.
than Vancouver and Seattle. Both of them are very middling. I don't know. I just, like Sean said, I have a feeling.
I gotta respect the feeling. Feeling.
And then, again, Flames, middle of the pack
Flames,
team.
yeah.
Close last year, but again, don't really know what they're going to have to offer this year. They
Yeah.
got Dustin Wolf,
Great goalie.
great goalie, going to be really good for the future. But yeah, and then I got my biggest jumper right now. I think they're going to be good this year. And that is the Anaheim
I love
Ducks.
to hear it.
They're number 4 for me. I like Troy Cherry. Their whole depth about that roster is really good.
It's a good team.
And they got a bunch of young guys on their decor. And I think they're just going to be a bit better than
I agree. I think Ducks going to take a jump this year.
And 3rd is LA.
I think LA.
I think it's damn. All right. And yeah, I think the 2 teams ahead of them are just a little bit better. I know they got Corey Perry. Maybe Corey Perry gets them to the Cup final with his little thing he's got going on.
It's finals or nothing with Corey.
It's sounds exciting. Or Quebec, damn it.
And then Edmonton 2nd.
Yeah.
I guess first.
That's fair.
No real. I think Marner again, regular season merchant, some might say. And yeah,
Damn. All right.
that's all.
Sorry for that, partner. All right. Obviously Sharks. last. I don't know how you don't pick them last.
Sharks over Canucks is a hot take.
I agree. And the Sharks, they need to finish last because they need Gavin McKenna. Gavin McKenna, that core makes that team 100 times better.
But we'll see in
Will Smith, Macklin Celebrini. I think they're very good players.
They are.
Jeff Center.
I just
Bring
Jeff back. Send it. Moving on up, I have the Kraken. I think their team, very good, well-rounded team. They got a lot of good individual players. I don't think the team works there.
Yeah, I think they're good.
Like, there's a good trade deadline team. Go.
Yeah,
I want that
just
player.
say
They have a lot of good.
throw it in.
Right. Moving on, I got the Flames. I am not high on the Flames at all. Same track.
Shock.
Yeah, little bit. Dustin Wolf, like you said, though, great goalie.
Yeah.
He's gonna do great things. Moving on, I have the Ducks. I'm high on the Ducks, but I just don't see any movement. I think they're gonna finish a fringe playoff team. Like, they'll be right there.
Yeah, same.
They're not gonna make it, but like you said, they got great players. Love me some McDavid. Breakout year.
Chris Kreider, too.
I forgot we had Chris Kreider. Yeah. They might be lower on my list now. I'm just kidding. That's true. Getting up there. All right. And I have the LA Kings at 4. I do not think the Kings are making the playoffs this year. I think Kopitar, washed. Corey Perry, retire. And they made all the wrong moves this summer. I love Ken Holland. I think he did good things with the Oilers. Again, come at me in the comments. Cody Ceci and Brian Dumoulin are not the solution.
Could not disagree anymore.
He glazes Cody Ceci.
I mean, I kind of agree, but Cody Ceci has to think.
Why they traded Jordan Spence? Huge mistake. I don't like this LA Kings team. Moving on. 3rd place, Vancouver Canucks.
Jeez, you guys are high on.
I'm only high on them because I really do think they'll have a bounce back here. I think they will come back. I love Vander Kane. That was a great trade. I think Elias Pettersson with that locker room cancer is going to play to his potential. And Brock Besser, you just signed that huge contract.
Yeah.
You better score 40 goals and not be out with some more sort of disease or whatever you got. Number 2, I got the Edmonton Oilers. I humbled myself. And not number 1. Hopefully they'll be with number 1. But I love their team. I love our team. Ike Howard. Hopefully will be player we want him to be. Matthews Loy, same thing. Stuart Skinner. Please play good hockey. Please. And last, I got the Vegas Golden Knights. Yep. I love Mitch Marner. Their D core, even losing Pietrangelo, it's still top.
Yeah, they're still
top. 5 D core? Get out of here. I'm a little worried about the goaltending, but rumors are they'll sign Carter Hart, and I think Carter Hart is a lot better. People give him credit for. Jack Eichel, Mitch Marner. Can't wait to see it. It's going to be exciting.
Yeah.
So here's our rankings.
Yeah.
I'll have them up on our Instagram after, so you can go take a look at them. Compare them to yours. Tell us what we did wrong. Just give us your opinion.
I can't wait to look at these months to come and see how correct or completely incorrect we are.
Well, yeah, well,
it's gonna be fun.
We're going to be all over the place.
I have some little breaking news right now. It just came in. Louis Varland, who gave up 2 home runs tonight, is starting the bullpen game tomorrow.
Wow.
The Toronto Blue Jays.
Who let him out of the house? How many pitches did he throw tonight?
I don't know, but
finish an inning, I don't think, did he?
I don't even remember, to be honest. I just remember
the runs, big ones.
All right. Well, there you have it. You probably didn't hear it here first, but if you did, thank you for tuning in. Very kind of you. All right. Well, I think that's the end of our segment, but I had something from these guys. It's a quick little segment. I think that we should do it at the end of every podcast. I'm going to put you on the spot this time, but next time you can research, okay?
Yeah.
We're going to do your Canadian of the week. So you could pick a person who you think is the Canadian of the week. We're putting you on the spot. Pick anybody. They can be American.
You want me to go?
As long as they,
they are
show Canadian. No, they don't have to be Canadian. Or as long as they show Canadian quality.
Oh, I got it. I mean, I could go first.
Go ahead.
I know.
Let's let Sean go first here. So your Canadian of the week is
nothing more Canadian than a hometown scout.
Robbery.
Connor McDavid.
I love it. I love it. That wasn't the
Selflessness and the grit to want to win by putting your team before yourself. Canadian as hell.
I totally.
And I can't think of anyone better for my Canadian player of the week.
Well, I don't want to be a player. Maybe a person too.
Oh, we're not doing just athletes.
Wow. So open up to everybody.
My mom, she's a great mother.
Amen to that. Love your parents.
And I think I'm going to go a little different direction.
Let's go a little bit.
Born in Montreal, Quebec, Canada, because his dad played there, and raised in the DR,
I don't know.
Dominican Republic.
I'm flat. You got to pick up.
You have to pick
Grand Salami.
Grand Slam, home run in the first game. I don't know.
Home run tonight.
Yeah. I mean, guy's been electric. There's nothing else to say, but he's electric.
He is playing.
Playoff beast.
He is working his ass off for that Canadian team, and we love to see it. So, my Canadian week kind of got stolen there. So we're gonna go with.
That's not you for blowing it up. You know?
That's true.
You can keep it going.
That's true. Now, my Canadian of the week is going to be Trey Youngsavage. That kid, it is elite. Did I say his name wrong again?
He said his name wrong. Aiden likes to go with a little Trey Youngsavage.
We're rocking with it.
Yeah.
We are rocking with
Hashtag
Savage.
Trey Youngsavage. Trending on Twitter. Probably won't be.
It may be a lyric in a rap song, but I mean, Trey Young.
It sounds like a rapper, but I love Trey Youngsavage's performance in front of his parents. I know you said that maybe we shouldn't. It was the right decision to pull him out.
Yeah.
I think we should let him go another inning here too. But I think he played fantastic. I think he won that game for us. He was one of the biggest parts, and that's why I think he's my Canadian player electric.
Youngsavage, why are you trapping so hard?
Now go down in the comments. I don't know if we put polls yet, but if we can, vote. Vote on which of our Canadian of the Week players you think is the best. All right. And I think that's a great way to end it. All right. I want to say it back. No? Thanks for putting in.
Thank you for tuning in. This was episode 1.
Episode 1.
We had a great time, boys.
I had enough time.
I'm fired up to see how these NHL picks work. Fired up to see what the Jays do tomorrow. And good time to be a Canadian in sports.
Totally agree. All right. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe.
Peace.
Peace out.
Peace out.